Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, my name is Raylan, and in today's video we are going to be talking about pet waste management removal services. So if you don't know what that basically is a service that you provide picking up dog poop. I want to tell you that this is an easy way to make money. All you need is under $50, and please do not buy any of these materials until you book your first move. And in today's video, I'm going to include all the tips and tricks. So I wrote down a few questions just so I can answer them properly for you guys. And if you guys have any questions, concerns, remember, always comment down below. They may want someone to come pick up their dog poop and deodorize. It's all up to you. I don't really know too much about the deodorizing part, but I definitely know that I do have experience with the cleaning up part of this service. When is the best time? So I have gotten a numerous amount and probably the most calls during the springtime. During the springtime here in Michigan, the snow is melting and there's poop on their grass, poop on the ground in the backyards, front yards, and they want it cleaned up. That is where you are going to charge the most amount of money, whether the summer, winter, whatever. Your initial cleanup for your very first customer, for any first customer, you're gonna want to charge an initial cleaning. It's like a deep cleaning. If someone were to come out to your house, they're gonna charge you your first time service more than any other your first time service is always going to be more. So that goes into how much does it cost for a spring clean or a deep clean or initial cleaning. Now, your initial cleaning, I charge for a small yard anywhere between $55 and $85, just depending on the distance, if they have one or two dogs, and the size of that small yard, because it could be small, but it all just depends still. Also depends on if they want the front or backyard. Now, if they have a large yard, I do typically charge anywhere from $110 to $175. Okay, it just really depends, like I said, because a bigger yard is going to take a lot more time. It probably has a lot more poop on there, of course, and of course, again, how many dogs are you cleaning up after? What materials do I need? This is simple. You're going to need a rake, a trash can, or a trash bucket, trash bags, deodorizer, gloves, and shoe covers of your choice if you wanted. And I also have a tarp because when I was doing this, I had a smaller vehicle, and with that smaller vehicle, I needed a tarp because, of course, I didn't want to get poop inside my trunk. Where to advertise? Believe it or not, my first customer I got from Facebook Marketplace, and actually in the springtime, it's still kind of considered spring. I have got so many inquiries on Facebook Marketplace, and it's probably a great way to do your first listing if you don't want to spend any money. Now, Craigslist ads, veterinarian clinics, dog parks, dog stores, boarding locations, those are all the places that you are going to want to advertise on, okay? That is very important. You want to go where your customers are at. You want to go where they're selling dog things. You are going to want to go where they are dropping off their dogs if they went on vacation, whatsoever. Remember, you need your first customer, so you got to get out there and do the footwork. How much do you charge for after the initial cleanup? So if this is something that you didn't want to do seasonal, because you do have the choice of doing this season. For me, you can either just choose to say, hey, this is something I'm just going to do in the springtime, or right before the winter hits, I'm going to just do cleanups, initial deep cleanings, and that's totally fine too, and that's where you're going to make your bulk amount of money. Now, if this is something where you did an initial cleanup and now the customer is asking for a weekly service, bi-weekly, or once a month service, you can definitely do that, and the price varies. I know people charge as low as $12 and as high as $22. For us, we do a subscription fee. That's another question. Subscription or invoicing. I don't want to have to chase my customer down trying to get a payment. What you're going to want to do is just charge a subscription. Also, that's another thing. In wintertime, one week it may be a snowstorm, and so with that snowstorm, I'm not going to be able to go that week, so I'll go the following week, but I'm still picking up the same amount of poop, right? So that is where a subscription fee comes in, once a month type of thing. Now, going back to how much to charge, it depends on if you're cleaning front and backyard, how many dogs you're picking up after, smaller backyard. Charging. So call around. Don't be afraid to call around, act like a customer, and that way you'll be able to know exactly how much they are charging. That's really I wanted to tell you guys is Square. Square has contracts when you wanted to say that you were going to send your subscription fee, right? Square is a free account, okay? They only charge you for every card payment. So they take out a small 3.5% or whatsoever. Square is really good because before you start your initial thing or start getting a full list of clients, what you can do is start sending them a contract. In that contract, you can talk about your subscription fee. You can talk about if you miss a week, you can be going to the next following week or whatsoever, whatever you want. You can also charge them once a month or however you want to do it. So these are just great tips that I want to tell you guys. I literally watched a video off of YouTube. I got the idea from it. I will link her YouTube in the description box below because she talks about deep in depth about the pet waste management services. Also, she does it full time. I don't do it full time. But this is a great way to make money, okay? It all just depends on you. So I'm going to show you guys how to scoop up poop, all the materials you're going to need. I'm actually going to show you guys what I actually have. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Watch until the end so that way you can see everything. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on my next video. So if you're going to see from here, you're going to need a bucket like this one here. This is great. It's got the handle on it. And you're able to go ahead and just put it in the middle of the yard, or you can carry it along with you during each scoop. Here I have a shower caddy or caddy. This is a disinfectant, shoe covers, gloves. This here is a lid to the bucket, which I find really great because I can just cover it up when I'm going to each job, or when I did go to each job, I was covering it up and closing the actual bucket. This is preferably what I like. I was using where I was putting a trash bag on the trash can, and it just was too difficult, and even with the bigger one it kept falling out. So I mean, it's poop, it's gonna be there, I can always rinse wash it off. So I was using this, which I got from Home Depot, and a small kid-like rake because it was just a lot easier than carrying something really heavy. And then I also have these boots that went right underneath the knee. So these are the materials that you guys are going to need, plus a tarp. I like this drawstring tarp because it keeps everything nice and tight into one section. So the best way is, what I like to do is, I don't want to put it all the way on this grass just because I just bought this grass and I'm doing some things out here, hopefully get my backyard together. But what you're going to basically want to do is place your thing down, okay, and then what you're going to do is just easily fling the poop in here, just like that. See how I'm doing that? You could go like this, or you could just easily simply go like that and just fling it in there. Okay, I honestly like to go like this because I flung poop on my pants before, I flung poop on my shoes before, on my boots. That's why I like them to be above the knee, and just go like that. One thing that I like is putting these on when I'm in the car. I like to put these on so that way I don't get my shoes dirty. I mean my car dirty. So if I do step in poop, it's all covered. Before, I would sometimes consider going out there like this, but poop will probably, you stepping on the yard and stuff, it might work, it may not. It's just kind of up to the material, I guess. For an example, if I was cleaning up a yard, I'm going to set this right in the middle of the yard. And what I like to do is go like this. What I like to do is go like this. Scoop, scoop, and go around each section just like this. You're going up and down, putting the poop in here, up and down, and then when you're done, you're gonna go the opposite way. You want to make sure you're not missing anything. Okay, so you're gonna go just like this. And picking up as you go, dumping it. One thing that I didn't show on here is trash bags. You're gonna want the trash bag inside there, so that way when you tie it up, you're gonna put your lid on. You're gonna put your lid on just like this, and you're all set. Put this in your trunk or your truck, and you're all complete. Now you may wonder where I put the poop at. So what I like to do is either dump it in my own spot, or I will just simply leave it at the customer's location inside the trash can. Now if you're taking it with you, definitely charge them $1 or $2 for taking it with you, so that way if they didn't have to deal with it, then I think it's best that you do charge $1 or $2 for you taking the dog poop, because then you'll be responsible for dumping it. All right guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and until next time.